Hi. Uh, since I'm such a big fan of Frozen, I often think about Frozen. Uh, but in addition to that, I've also been thinking about K-pop Demon Hunters, and I think that uh, what's interesting is I feel like K-pop Demon Hunters has a bit of a parental figure not being the best at helping somebody that really needs help. Which I think is somewhat similar to Anna and Elsa's parents in Frozen. Uh, in K-pop Demon Hunters, there's Celine, who uh, raised the main protagonist of the film, Rumi, after Rumi's mother died. And Celine was very close to Rumi's mother, and then looking after her daughter, that could seem like, oh, very sweet. But it's more complicated than that. Because of Rumi being part demon, Celine wants Rumi to cover up and not reveal any uh, demon parts of herself, which does make sense. Celine does want to protect Rumi, but I feel like Celine really helped Rumi feel bad about herself. I feel like she helped cause a lot of the conflict between Rumi and her two closest friends, and a lot of the self doubt, I think, got in the way of Rumi being able to perform her heroic duties in order to save people from the evil demon guy. And in Frozen, there's Anna and Elsa's parents who definitely want to protect both their daughters. And I feel like a lot of the blame for what goes wrong in Frozen, I think in some ways, I feel like it goes to Grandpappy, who does save Anna. So he is heroic. He definitely has good intentions, but I feel like Grandpappy made a very big mistake in erasing Anna's memories about Elsa's powers. I feel like that wasn't very necessary. Like, I understand why Grandpappy would think that the general public knowing about Elsa's powers would be a very bad idea, or at least something to wait until revealed. But I feel like Anna, who Elsa spends what I assume would be every day of her life with, living with her, her sister, her best friend. I feel like Anna should know. And if they have to keep Anna and Elsa apart, I feel like the parents could at least tell Anna about Elsa having the ice powers and about how it hurt Anna in order to protect, so at least Anna knows why and doesn't think that her sister is ignoring her. Like, during that time, it makes you wonder what the parents are telling to Anna when Elsa is constantly avoiding her. Like, what excuses are they actually throwing towards her? And I feel like it's understandable why the parents would want to take the advice of Grandpappy, since he did save Anna's life, but I feel like they should have let Anna know about Elsa's powers. So I feel like Anna and Elsa's parents are responsible for some of the conflict, like Celine. And I feel like comparing Celine specifically to the parents, since they both have parental roles. Um, so, which is better as a character? On Elsa's parents better, or Selena? I'm talking about as an interesting character working for the story, uh, not about who's necessarily the most likable or heroic. In my opinion, I do think that Celine is a better done character in K-pop Demon Hunters, because I feel like the film addresses Celine making questionable choices and her being a nuanced character who does have some bad qualities even though she has good intentions. Where I feel like in Frozen, I feel like the parents are never made out to be bad. I feel like they're always treated as well intentioned people. And there doesn't seem to be a point where their morality is ever put into question like Celine. And I feel like the parents are basically not given any blame for what happened, where I feel like Celine rightfully got some blame from Rumi. So I feel like what's happened in the film, I feel like Celine is a better crafted character because I feel like her good qualities and her bad qualities are both on display, where I feel like the parents' questionable qualities are never brought into question. I feel like they're treated as very kind. For a long time, I thought of Aunt Elsa's parents as really kind people, and I felt sad about what happened to them. And I do think they do have a lot of kindness, and I do still feel sad about what happened to them, but I also think that they're more morally ambiguous than I feel like the film paints them as. So I feel like even though I still am a fan of Aunt Elsa's parents, I still feel excited that I got a doll of them. I do consider myself a fan of their scenes and stuff like that. I do think that Celine was a better handled character, so I do prefer Celine in terms of how she's written and treated in the film.